Hello and welcome to NDTV Auto. If you are planning to buy a four-wheeler or a two-wheeler, well, this festive season could be the right moment to invest in a new vehicle. GST 2.0 kicks in on 22nd of September, which means revised prices, effectively lower price than before. Well, small cars under 1500cc diesel and 1200cc petrol spanning under 4-meter length is now at flat 18%. Rest, the market shifts to 40% flat. Similarly, for motorcycles under 350cc, the GST revision has been at 18%, and for all others, it's at 40%. So let's start with the biggest manufacturer out there, Maruti Suzuki. The Maruti Suzuki revised prices range for the highest in Swift and Fronx see a revision of upwards of 1 lakh rupees, and for all other cars, the price now has been lowered by around 50,000 to 80,000 rupees. Moving on to Hyundai, the price revision on Venue and i20 has been over a lakh, whereas all other cars ranging from Creta, Alcazar, Aura, Nios range between 70 to 80,000 rupees. The Hyundai Tucson has also been a huge gainer of GST 2.0 with a revision of lowered price of up to 2.40 lakh rupees on the ex-showroom. If you're planning to drive home a Mahindra, the new rates are very encouraging. Especially all the SUVs in the portfolio now have a reduced price of at least a lakh. The likes of Bolero, 3XO and Thar rear wheel drive range between 1.25 lakh to 1.56 lakh reduced from earlier. Whereas all other cars in the portfolio go to the 40% bracket and they have a reduced price from 1 lakh to 1,45,000 rupees. Moving on to Tata Motors, now the Altroz can be availed at a reduced price of up to 1,10,000 rupees, whereas cars like Tiago, Tigor, Punch and Curve have a revised price of a reduced amount of up to 80,000 rupees. Whereas SUVs like Harrier, Safari and Nexon are now at a reduced price of up to 1,55,000 rupees. Toyota seems to have also been benefiting from the GST 2.0. If you're planning to buy a Fortuner, the reduced price is up to 3.5 lakh rupees. Whereas cars like Crista, Hi-Cross, they are at a rate of 1.15 lakh to 1.80 lakh. You can also avail the Hilux at 2.5 lakh rupees reduced amount. Also, the full import Velfire is now at 2.80 lakh lesser than before. The small cars which range between Glanza, Tizer, Rumion, Hyrider and Camry, the reduced price is up to 1,11,000 rupees. Let's move on to Kia now. If you're planning to buy Sonet or Ceros, the reduced amount is up to 1,86,000 rupees. Whereas if you buy the likes of Seltos, Carens or the new Carens Clavis, the reduced price is up to 78,000 rupees. Whereas if you're buying the full-size Carnival, the reduced amount is up to 4.5 lakh rupees. If you're planning to buy a MG, the GST benefit on the Astra is up to 54 lakh rupees. On the Hector petrol and diesel is up to 1.5 lakh rupees, and on the full-size Gloster it ranges up to 3 lakh rupees. If you're planning to buy the entry-level SUVs from Renault and Nissan, the GST benefit on Kiger and Magnite is up to 1 lakh rupees. Talking about Skoda India, if you're planning to get the Slavia or the Kushaq, the benefits range around 60 to 70,000 rupees, and if you're planning to get the full-size Kodiaq, the discount goes all the way to 3.3 lakh plus some festive benefits as well. While that has been largely the story of four-wheelers, let's move on to two-wheelers, and starting with Hero. If you're looking at a higher capacity motorcycle, especially the 210 or the 250, like the X-Pulse, Charisma or the Xtreme, the GST benefit is up to 15,000 rupees, whereas entry-level models like Glamour, Passion, Splendor, Zoom, the GST benefit ranges anywhere between 5,000 to 10,000 rupees. Next up with Honda, if you are getting a 350cc motorcycle, they have the range of Highness, CB and the RS. The GST benefit is in the ballpark of 19,000 rupees. And if you're getting a 200cc motorcycle, which includes NX200, Hornet 2.0 or even the SP160, the GST benefit ranges between 10,000 and 13,000 rupees. Whereas the entry-level models like Shine or the newly launched Hornet, Livo, Dio or Activa, the GST benefit ranges between 5,000 and 8,000 rupees on the ex-showroom. GST 2.0 seems to have a bittersweet reaction on Royal Enfield. While their large selling portfolio of 350s are benefited with GST 2.0, the high capacity motorcycles, which includes the likes of 450 series based Himalayan and also a bunch of 650 motorcycles, they see a price hike due to the jump from 28% to 40% bracket. Now the Hunter, their entry level model, the price has been revised and it starts at 1,37,000 rupees ex showroom. So there has been a decrement of almost 12,000 to 18,000 basis which 350cc motorcycle you buy. The most expensive 350cc motorcycle in the portfolio remains the top-end Classic, which now retails at 2,15,000 rupees ex showroom. Moving on to the likes of Himalayan and Gorilla, which are based on the 452 Sherpa platform, the price revision ranges between 10,000 to 25,000 rupees. The Himalayan now is priced between 3,05,000 to 3,20,000 rupees. And the motorcycles in the 650cc bracket, namely the Classic, Shotgun, Super Meteor, now their price revision has been in the ballpark of 30,000 rupees on the higher side. Now Bajaj hasn't elaborated on the model-wise price reduction, but they say their motorcycles will be cheaper by up to 20,000 rupees, presumably the top-selling Pulsar 250. However, we see Bajaj will be hugely impacted by the same GST 2.0 since they sell a whole lot of 350cc plus motorcycles which range between Triumph, KTM and also the Pulsar 400 along with the Dominar 400, which see an upward revision of around 15,000 to 30,000 rupees. If you're looking to get into the sporty segment with the Yamaha, then good news is the R15 now comes under 2 lakh rupee ex showroom price bracket thanks to a price reduction of up to 18,000 rupees. Similarly for MT15 and FZS, the price reduction ranges between 12,000 and 15,000. If you're planning to get one of the scooters from Yamaha, well, Ray ZR and Fasino are in the ballpark of 7,500 to 8,500, whereas the Aerox revised prices now go down by almost 12,500 rupees. Well, two other big manufacturers who have not come out clearly with their pricing strategy for the models have however said that they'll pass on the entire GST benefit to the customers are TVS and Suzuki. We also expect the entry-level models from Suzuki and TVS to go down by a ballpark of 5 to 10,000, whereas higher capacity over 200cc to 350cc, they will be reduced at a ballpark of around 15,000 rupees ex showroom. Well, that was a roundup of how the auto industry is shaping up to implement GST 2.0, a quick summary of all the two-wheelers and four-wheelers on sale and how price will be decided once the GST 2.0 kicks in. What are your thoughts? I would love to know, and which of these cars have you zeroed on? Do let me know in the comments box below. Thank you so much for watching this video.